So yeah, what we're going on to now is parts of an expression. Like I said, I made a little mishap, copied the notes on the answer key on here. So I still want to explain everything on here just so you can understand. So we have three different types of terms basically. We have variable terms. Variable terms are terms with a variable. So in this case, that would be 7x, negative 5x, and 4x. Notice that it says negative 5x. The reason it says negative 5x is you do have to include whatever the sign is in front of it. So, and if it's a positive, we already know you don't have to put anything for positive. Then we have constant terms. They're numbers without a variable. So that would be the positive 3, the plus 8, and the negative 1. So variable terms have a variable partnered up with it. Constants have no variable with it. Then coefficients. If you remember, coefficients are the numbers next to the variables. So that would be like the 7, the negative 5, and the 4. Does that ring a bell? Do y'all remember that?
Yes. Yeah, I remember coefficients.
Yes.
Okay. So this next part is what is going to be a little bit new for you, I believe. So now we also have to work on combining like terms. On combining, you can simplify an algebraic expression by combining like terms. This means you combine common variable terms and constant terms. So in this case, the common terms are the ones with the same variable. So 7x minus 5x. What's 7 minus 5?
2.
2. And then we have 2x plus 4x. What's 2 plus 4?
6.
So that's how they got 6x.
I feel like it was kindergarten.
And then 3 plus 8. What's 3 plus 8?
11.
11 minus 1? 10. So that's how they got 10. So let's check these out. Like I said, I messed up. Wasn't supposed to put these down here, but we're just going to work with it because I'm not going to kill any more trees. So we have 3x plus 6x. Those are like terms. So you just basically have to do 3 plus 6, which is 9, and then bring down the variable. It's that easy.
Yep.
Here we have 9a minus 10a. Well, what's 9 minus 10?
1.
Negative 1. If you notice,
Why is it negative?
they don't put the 1 there. There's an understood 1 whenever you have this. Just like if you have 1a, you wouldn't put 1a, you would just put a. So
Why
this
is
is
it
how you would write it. What's that?
Why is it a negative 1?
What's 9 minus 10?
1.
10 minus 9 is 1. What's 9 minus
So if
10?
the number to the right is bigger than the number to the left, it's negative. Like if it
Yeah.
was 10 minus 9.
Yeah, think of it like, okay, you owe me $10.
Okay, for what?
You only have $9 on you, so what do you still owe me?
A negative 1.
Yeah, a negative 1. Okay, so on this one, what I like to do is I like to put lines underneath to show the common terms. Do I need to move you?
No.
Yes.
No.
So we have, our like terms are m's. So 7m minus 5m. So 7 minus 5 is 2. And then this negative 6, that does not have a variable with it, so we just bring that down. Always put your variables first. So in this next one, you notice they put the negative 6w first. Then combine 9 plus 5. Well, what's 9 plus 5?
14.
14.
Wait, so you would mark that out?
What mark what out?
Like negative 6w plus 14? Or could you not?
What do you mean mark it out? Like that's simplified. That's as far as you can go because they're not like terms anymore.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, so now we have 7p minus 9p. Well, 7 minus 9 is negative 2. Then you just bring down the p. Then we have negative 1 plus 5.
4.
That would be 4. Then here we have 5h plus 7h. 5 plus 7 is 12h. Negative 6 minus 8 is negative 14. Okay, now 7 and 8 is where it gets a little trickier. now we have different terms. So we have an x, a negative x, and a 3x.
The negative x would be -1.
Yes. So think of that as 5 minus 1, which is 4, and then 4 plus 3 is 7. Then combine your y's. 7 plus 2y is 9y.
Yep.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
And this one we have 26a minus 4a. 26 minus 4 is 22. And then 2b plus 10b. 2 plus 10 is 12. Bring down the b. So it looks weird, but it's really pretty simple. So now let's try some on your own. Well, actually, let's first try it with exponents. I'll do a couple of these with you just to make sure. Okay, terms with the same exponents or combination of variables and exponents are considered like terms. When combined, do not change their exponents. That's big. Do not change your exponents. So here, these are like terms because they both have x squared. So what is 5 plus 7? 12. And then just bring down the variable with the exponent, and that's your answer. So 12x squared. Huh?
I like that, but it's hard.
That one, same type of thing. This one, same type of thing. Let's check out number 12. Start with your lower exponent first. So what's the low? Well, actually, no, start with the highest. I don't know why I said that. Start with the highest. So we have 8k squared minus 2k squared. Are there any other like terms?
5.
Hey,
There's not anymore. The reason why is because they don't have an exponent. So we have 8 minus 2, which is 6. And then we have negative k minus 5k. Think of this as negative 1. What's negative 1 minus 5? Negative 6k. And then this 7 is all by itself. So all we do is bring down the 7. So plus 7. And that's our answer. So notice the lines makes it much easier.
Yeah.
I think I need to move you.
I'm ready.
You are not focusing at all.
I am.
So go ahead and try 10 and 11 on your own. All right, so on 13, this one you're going to have to look at all the variables to see what's the same. We have negative 4a squared b. Do we see a squared b again?
Yeah.
Yeah, at 10 a squared b. So now we just think of this as negative 4 plus 10. What's negative 4 plus 10? 6. And then bring down the a squared b. Does this 7 go with anything?
No.
No, so we just put plus 7.
Let's see.
That's literally all we do. Okay, does x squared, does that go with anything?
No.
No, so just bring down the x squared.
Why is there a 6a with exponent of 2 and then b?
Because negative 4 plus 10 is 6.
Oh, I see how that's that. Okay.
Okay, now we look at the xy's. Is there any other xy?
Yeah.
Yeah, negative 7xy. So what's 2 minus 7?
2.
Negative 5.
Negative 5xy plus
I need to try.
4y squared.
Yay.
This is so easy.
Okay, I want y'all to do 15 and 16 on your own.
16's a hard one.
All right, number 17. Now it says give the perimeter. How do we find perimeter?
The outside.
At all sides. So we're going to combine our like terms. Here we have 3x
It'd be with that
X.
negative one, I mean 1.
6x plus 1.
and 2x.
That's
So
3x,
think of that as 2 plus 3 plus 1.
6x plus 1.
So 6x, and then there's no like term, so you just put plus 1.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
now.
So I'm going to skip and do number 19 with you. On 19,
Can you do 20 with us?
no. On 19, opposite sides are congruent. So what would this side be?
Same as the other.
Y plus 2.
And what would this side be?
3y minus 5.
Good. So now we're going to combine like terms. What's our like terms?
Y.
All the y's. So think of that as 1 plus 3 plus 3 plus 1.
That's 7, 8.
8. So it's going to be 8y. Everybody see how we got 8y?
Yeah.
Yes.
And now we're going to do 2 minus 5 plus 2.
2 minus 5 minus 5.
So it's 4
-9.
plus minus.
It's negative 8.
Negative 6.
Yep, negative 6.
6.
And if you didn't know that for sure, you could have typed in Desmos to figure that out.
It's upside down.
All right, the last two I want you to do on your own.
That's easy.